Battle on the dunes. Okay, the galleon from the red team. The men, piloted of course by Rear Admiral Zill. Um, to his rebuilt, has a Artemis left side with a Watcher lumberjack, and on the right side, double carronade. The broken submarine on the front, we've got a Gatling mortar, and we've got a double Artemis on the side.
Them chem sprayed engines. On the blue team Overwatch, we have the balloons with the weird face, a galleon, left side lumberjack, heavy flak, mercury field gun, right side, carronade hwacha, a very standard split build that was popular a few months ago and popularized by the paddling, and also with the rear flare gun. His ally, the Rainbow Crash, running the he never mind, he changed it. It is not not the Flamer Carronade, it is Hades Artemis. So if you didn't get enough of your fill from those Sacrilege games, here's more Hades Artemis Pyramidion, and he also has a left side Carronade Artemis.
Alright, that's sexy Hades Artemis and Rainbow Crash almost rams balloons. Okay, wow, I think balloons and Rainbow
Well,
Crash are
I saw the
a little bit
crash.
taken aback here.
I saw the crash, but I didn't see the rainbow, so maybe I wasn't looking carefully enough.
Um, this guy, I'm telling you, this guy.
I don't know, man. They let me like say stuff on the internet. It's the world is a weird
That,
place.
that freaking internet. That internet, eh? Okay, well, looks like the balloons is charging in close range. Oh god, there. Oh dear, yes. Oh dear. Balloons is about to be in a world of pain here. Oh, at least they would have been if that Quatcher had hit more
Oh
accurately.
man, that whole Hades clip just going wide. No damage on the
Oh,
then it was rebuilt.
hmm.
All right, well we got a few shots into the balloon now, but it is so
Well, yes,
important to disable those galleons' heavy weapons as soon as you can.
balloons hull is down, balloons armor's down. No balloon for the balloons as he descends down. Oh dear, yes, Overwatch just headed into that really horrible situation there. Complete destruction.
And this sandstorm's not going to help their cases. You see everything on the Rainbow Crash going down.
Well, I don't know. It might have let the balloons get away at least. Rainbow Crash, of course, yeah, in tough spots, dire straits.
But the thing is, once that sandstorm leaves, they're in the same position they were before.
Mhm. Oh dear, now Rainbow Crash is very isolated. Eating that double Watcher. As soon as then it was rebuilt, gets his guns up, he's going to be
Watch a
in a world of
lumberjack,
trouble.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been seeing really nice Hwacha volleys, all day from Imagine.
Mm-hmm.
But Rainbow Crash taking a huge amount of damage. The double Artemis left side from the broken submarine contributing a lot of disabling fire here is, again, all the components on the Rainbow Crash going down. It's just completely ineffective at this point.
Rainbow Crash is backing out though.
Oh, I sees the sandstorm. Screw this, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this
Rainbow
dance again.
Crash heroically retreating as balloons come, so yeah, very sort of wide angle flank attempt it looks like here. Oh, I think this is a mistake. I think this is a mistake. This is a massive mistake. Yep,
I
balloons
don't
has been spotted.
I you know, I mean at this point Like, that engagement was so completely one-sided for the Merry Men. I think they feel they can't... Like, they've got to do something. They can't just keep trying to snipe from that
Well,
sort
the
of
problem is if you
sandstorm.
try and do something and it's not a good idea, then you shouldn't do that.
But at
As
the same time,
balloons taken down.
continuing to do what doesn't work is also not the best
Well,
idea either.
well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're continuing to do something that's not working. Oh, broken submarines. Armor's taken down at least. That's something. No permahull, however. I mean, Overwatch can't get frustrated. They've got to group up. They've got to repair. Then they've got to go in together. The problem is the balloons tried to flank on his own there. I mean, I feel that may have been a bit of a failure in communication.
I mean, and another thing that's pretty important here when you have these sort of sniper galleon matchups is the strength of the lumberjack gunners, because I mean, the first balloon that goes down, that ship's going to lose all its arcs, so it's like every one of those shots is very important, which is why you saw basically the galleon being completely out of that fight for, I mean, the first 5 minutes of this game, because his balloon keeps getting knocked out and he's unable to return fire. Let's see, who is... Yeah, D Maximus doing a great job on that lumberjack as well.
Then it was rebuilt, armors down again, but no permahull damage has occurred. Oh, that is quite a shame. Oh, picture perfect. Picture perfect Watch of Fire. Look at that. Okay, I think both these teams are now too thoroughly entrenched. Then again, I mean, the Merry Men have sort of found themselves dangerously without hard cover here. That's the only concern I have. Oh no, wait, they've got that big engine they could probably hide behind. Yeah, they're probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're in sort of a similar position to what Sacrilege was at the beginning of the first game, which was on Dunes, where sort of, I mean, that's where Red Team spawns. They sort of spawn in the center, like center south. So they're a little farther away from the engine than the other team. We have some nice sandstorms spawning in at the wrong angle. Oh, that's a nice bug.
Oh, lots of Hades shots going wide here as the Bennett was rebuilt backs off. They aren't line firing at this point because Bennett's rebuilt is not spotted.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this is turning into a stalemate here. Someone needs to get more aggressive.
I feel like we've said that every game at this point.
Yes, it's been a fairly snipery day, at least in terms of what we've casted. Seems like the other games that we haven't casted have been more straightforward.
Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they did end up getting in an extra game on the other stream, so that is true.
Mm.
And a lot of those Hades shots just not the hits that you need. As Rainbow Crash keeps getting just poked away at these Artemis rocket slings.
I'm just gonna check. Rear Admiral Zill. Zill has that spyglass. Will not give it up, ever.
Look, man, I mean, I'm a pilot. I don't have anything important to do. I might as well just spot things. I don't know, someone else can fly the ship. It's cool.
Anyway,
Pew pew pew.
yeah, the sniper fire is just damaging enough to make me feel I can't start bantering,
Rainbow
but just
Crash.
slow enough that nothing's really happening.
Rainbow Crash managing to lose their balloon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the Overwatch are just slowly getting pinned down behind this behind these ribs. Have you played Enemy Within yet, or even Enemy Unknown? Have you played the XCOM games?
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
Like, I
Any much of
feel
it? Yeah.
in my old age, and I say this in my mid-20s, I mean, compared to when I was younger,
Early 20s, but yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. But when I was a child, when I was growing up, I had a much higher tolerance for turn-based video games. I was real into JRPGs. But as I've grown older, I feel I can't. I need some action. I need to be like exerting energy in my fingers at all times. So
Hmm. I mean, yeah, games have sort of tended towards, real time over
well, I mean,
turn
as we
based.
get improved graphics and all that,
They want to
it makes more
exploit that.
sense to get really sweet ass like animations and graphics and
It's the
stuff.
technical term, yeah.
I believe that is what
Developers
Miyamoto
use.
referred to it as in his last Nintendo Direct.
Hey, sweet ass graphics this.
Yeah, that was
That's
a sound clip. I just had this audio
yeah,
file
yeah.
that. But yeah, I just feel like I wouldn't have the patience for something like Enemy Unknown, especially SRPGs where you're just like picking
Well,
units one by one and moving them around.
that's the thing. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, isometric turn-based strategy that can't work in today's." Oh, broken submarine just spun right around. Yeah, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's doing a complete 360 here. This is kind of beautiful as the broken submarine pirouettes around." But anyway, yeah, like people are like, "Oh my god, real time." I mean, isometric turn-based strategy can't work in today's world, but everyone loved it, and Enemy Unknown was critically acclaimed. And I think it just went to show that you can still do turn-based strategy. In fact, it's just there's so few turn-based strategies, like AAA turn-based strategies, that the novelty value alone kind of made it,
Well,
so compelling.
I mean, historically, most of it has been also from Japanese developers and who also historically have shown less interest in the PC as a platform. So, I mean, we're looking at PC games. We've gotten a
Turn-based
lot less like turn-based RPGs or
turn-based
SRPGs.
RPGs, maybe turn-based isometric kind of games where you move around on a grid.
Well, I mean, there's like
I'd
Civ
say,
and
I'd say, yeah. I mean, a lot of Western
Ilk.
developers, sort of tended to favour that.
Man, talk about
I mean,
tedious though. Civ. I think
you
that's
think
what happened.
Civ's
I think
tedious?
yes.
Really,
Have you
guys?
played Civ?
Really?
Or are you being
Yes,
sarcastic?
for
Is that
hundreds of hours.
oh, okay? I see what you're okay. I think that may have
What?
been what done it because I got Civ 5 like sort of before Enemy Unknown came out and I played a little Civ 5 and I was like, man, I really hate this. I
Oh,
just have
so
to click
boring. Oh
all
my
these
god.
things. It's like I mean I have all these cities and dudes and now I
I
just
want
need
to
to
play Call
spend
of Duty.
well it's like at a
I want to
certain
play Gears
point.
of War.
Look, man, look home my British home slice,
Home Splice.
home splice. At a
I want to
certain point,
chainsaw somebody in the face, bro.
at a certain point in Civ, like there becomes a point where you've already won, but you just need to like move 500 units
I guess so.
into the position where the game actually tells you you've won. And at that point, it's just like
Yeah.
several hours of moving dudes, and the opponent's like, well, we can't stop you.
Yeah, Total War Rome 2 kind of has a bit like that, except it lasts 40 hours. That's kind of why I don't
Game
play
of
that
the
game
year.
so much
Then it
anymore.
was rebuilt, taking an immense amount of damage. This is not a
stuff is
turn-based
happening
game.
now.
This is
Yeah.
action, my friend.
Ever so slowly, Overwatch have sort of pushed the Merry Men around.
Then it was
Juggernaut.
rebuilt, taking a poor ram, losing its gun arcs as he now can only just retreat, just run away. Broken Submarine now left to contend with both these ships, and there's the Hades.
Broken Submarine, it's about to go down. Oh, yeah, Broken Submarine is dead.
Boom. Oh, and Overwatch managing to get the first kill in this game, which seemed so...
Oh, my goodness.
It seemed like the Merry Men just had them in a vice grip.
It did, yeah. Then it was rebuilt. Did manage to escape, however. Did be able to rejoin up with his ally wherever he respawned. Or, oh, hang on, maybe not. I mean, it looks like Overwatch have kind of got Overwatch, shall we say, on both sides. Oh, is you sure that was what you wanted to... Oh, okay.
Maybe that's just the closest spawn to the center of the map.
Well, Broken Submarine is completely 100% isolated, however.
Well, I think what they tried to do, they tried to time it, because now you see the Zenit was rebuilt coming out and getting Lumberjack arcs, but it's really going to come down to D Maximus to get those shots onto something.
Oh, what a ram on the Broken Submarine prevents the submarine from closing the distance on the balloons, and it's completely destroyed. Great ram by the Rainbow Crash. Balloons, however, taking a fair bit of damage, but with one Lumberjack alone, I don't think it's going to do the trick. Oh, there's the Watcher.
I love watching those Watcher volleys just traveling across the map via like Pony Express, just ever so slowly, and then watching them all hit. It's just beautiful. But the Rainbow
thing of beauty indeed.
Broken Submarine, same spawn. He's gonna try it again, and this time the Rainbow Crash.
Yep. It might work this time.
Because the Rainbow Crash is now preoccupied with the Galleon, which means their own Galleon is left undefended.
Yeah, and Broken Submarine has
but he doesn't care. Broken Submarine wants the Rainbow Crash.
It's got the quick killing power. Let's see if it can do it. Oh, and like those Lumberjack shots are missing on the Broken Submarine. Left, right, center.
Oh, Broken Submarine, what are you doing? Why?
Broken Submarine is turning about at a glacial pace as then it was rebuilt, continuing to take heavy damage from Rainbow Crash this entire time. Yep, finish him, Rainbow Crash. Finish him. Finish him.
Oh, that's something we see a lot, which is a common mistake from Pyramidian pilots is always going for the ram. And just like when the altitude of your target changes and you overshoot it and you fly past and you lose all your gun arcs and you have to... Pyramidian turns so slowly, and it's several moments before you can start shooting again. It's just, you don't always have to hit everything with your face.
That is as true in life as it is in Gods of Icarus. Oh, it could be a 5-0 here. I mean, the Merry Men are just holding like cardboard, unfortunately. I started off so well for the Merry Men, but Overwatch just gradually have managed to turn this in their favor.
It seems like it was really a consequence of the positioning of the Merry Men. Just...
Oh, by the way, what's the time? Time is
10 minutes, but we've got time.
We got plenty of time.
I mean, because what happened was Red Team sort of moved around to the other side of the map so that when the Broken Submarine got taken out, he was unable to spawn near his ally.
Then it was rebuilt, taking serious damage here.
And now it's just been a one kill into one kill into one kill because
Yeah.
they're unable to regroup.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Overwatch
one
took the center of the
consequence.
map, and that really allowed them to exploit the spawns.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I really don't like the spawn system as it is now. Just because how they can be, again, as you say, exploited in that way. But yeah, first game going to Overwatch in a pretty dominating fashion.
So we've got a disconnect here from Mr. Lambert.
And we'll have to see if the Merrymen can bring this back with their substitute pilot.
Alrighty. On the iconic, then it was rebuilt. We have on the left side a Artemis, a Hawatcher, and a Lumberjack. On the right side, we've got a double-barreled shotgun, 2 heavy grenades. On the Serenity, on the front, we have the Gatling Mortar. On the left side, we have the Hades Artemis. That's your cues, talkers.
And on the blue team for Overwatch, we have the Balloons, captained by Puppy Fur, running the Lumberjack Heavy Flak, Mercury Field Gun long range side, Heavy Carronade Hwacha short range side with a rear flare gun for illumination and spotting. His ally, the Rainbow Crash, now taking some fire. He is a Pyramidian. Oh, big hit to the balloon, but he is running a Artemis Hades front, Carronade, Artemis left side. So the same loads we saw in the last game, despite the change in...
Balloons attempting a very clever, interesting flanking maneuver here, just going right through the clouds. Now he's got the bead on, then it was rebuilt. Unfortunately, Rainbow Crash was not in a position to capitalize. Now Balloons is getting focused down. Oh no, Rainbow Crash is taking forever. This was really poorly coordinated.
Well, but at the same time that then it was rebuilt is taking a lot of damage from Balloons.
That is true, but he could have taken so much more if the Rainbow Crash could have synergized.
And I mean, now the Rainbow Crash is lending in some support fire.
There we go. But it might be a little too late. Or maybe not.
I think Balloon's getting his balloon knocked out on top of this terrain and trying to now move, so he has some open air underneath him and unable to do so.
Then it was rebuilt, about to go down. But it was rebuilt.
You mean then it was rebuilt?
Yeah, then it was rebuilt. And now...
You know, this would be a prime opportunity for Serenity to maybe... I don't know, start using that gap mortar.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
I mean, this Balloons is a way out in the open. He was preoccupied with the Red Galleon, so Serenity could have moved in.
Yeah, Rory could have charged it in the Rainbow Crash. Probably would have killed that as well. I feel the Shuret's just kind of jumped into this thing here. I mean, the synergy isn't quite the same probably as is going to be happening with Lambert, who's been flying with throughout this tournament.
Yeah. That is a really unfortunate situation.
Then it was rebuilt, laying into Balloons here. However, it's too close for that Lumberjack to be effective.
Oh, a nice watch volley.
And Balloons has got, then it was rebuilt on his short range side. Oh, but Serenity's darting back around to focus fire on the Balloons. The Rainbow Crash is firing on them, then it was rebuilt. Which Galleon will die first? That is the question. Then it is rebuilt, seems to be taking a bit more damage. Oh no, Balloons is taking damage as well. And Serenity's laying in the mortars.
Yeah, nice hydro from Puppy Fur. Sort of getting out of the mortar range for
Yes,
just
it's
a
delayed.
moment.
I feel both of these galleons most likely are about to die. It's going to be a galleon trade. There's one.
I mean, the Rainbow Crash doesn't have the sheer damage output that the Gap Mortar on the Serenity does, so...
That is true,
with some...
but I'm not sure if the Serenity will be able to get down there quick enough to say that then it was rebuilt. And then it was rebuilt. Then it was rebuilt!
Well, some of it was rebuilt. Barely any of his components functioning, but they just have to stay alive long enough for... long enough for his ally.
It was a galleon trade. However, the Merrymen do have the advantage because the Serenity is firing on the Rainbow Crash with that Gap Mortar.
Now, the Balloons is coming in, though. I mean, he did go down first, so he will be the first to
those mortar
respawn.
shots, a little bit all over the place.
Oh, but he's not going to have enough time to come in. So...
no, I don't think so. Well,
well, I mean, with some key disables from the Rainbow Crash...
Balloons is coming in like a baton of hell. Is he going to try as one of his legendary galleon rams? Perhaps not.
No.
Oh no, oh no, Serenity. Serenity has been caught and annihilated. Now Balloons is moving in on them to be built, perhaps unbeknownst to him. Then it's rebuilt, laying in that watch to the Balloons, but the Merrymen they found it hard to stick together and synergize their efforts in this series.
Well, that was rebuilt has elected to switch to his close-range double carronade side. And with the Serenity also coming in, they just need a kill on something, just to swing this battle in their favor. But Serenity opting to go for the blue Pyramidion.
It might work, and indeed it is working. Then it is rebuilt, however, taking heavy damage.
Oh, Serenity, you've got to...
oh dear.
You've got to support...
oh dear. Balloons needs to refocus on Serenity now. Or Serenity's going to start laying into him. And he does.
What is... there we go. Yeah, it looks like Balloons might be able to get away here, just knocking out the red team's balloons, dropping them out of the effective altitude, and just giving him a few moments to retreat. And Rainbow Crash also being able to put in a little bit of suppressive fire, so... yeah, looks pretty safe.
Alright, well, we're getting reports that the Gents have won their series, and they will be going on to the finals.
Do you know the score?
5-2, I think. Oh, Rainbow Crash coming in on, then it was rebuilt, very low perma-hull, it looks like he's about to go down, but then it was rebuilt! Once again. Then it was rebuilt on a sliver of health here, and now Serenity's coming in on the Rainbow Crash. Will Serenity be able to save the then it was rebuilt? I think maybe it will. Oh, great use of Hydra there by the Rainbow Crash. Very nicely done, Redria.
And a higher Rainbow Crash ascends, though, the more difficult it's going to be for his ally to contribute supplemental Lumberjack fire, because it only shoots up so far.
Oh, this could be a close game here.
Well, at the same time, Balloons
shows a very, I feel, bad position to try and support his ally from. Too low altitude to, get that Artemis in, like you said, get the Artemis in, get the heavy flak in, etc. No, it's 5-3, gents. Sorry. There we go.
Alright, let me update.
Not 5-2.
Update the bracket real quick here.
Okay, now Merrymen are finally where they've wanted to be the whole game. They're together.
They have to be so careful, though, with the then it was rebuilt.
Mm-hmm.
At such a low health Nagalion with its low maneuverability, like if you get into a bad situation, it's going to be difficult to get out of it. But at the same time, they realize the balloon is so low to the ground and so far back that the Rainbow Crash is just completely vulnerable.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Rainbow
but the
Crash is
Dentless
very
Revolt needs to stay
vulnerable. It's
alive.
Yeah, you're. Oh, good God, they could. As they're trying to
Why's
chase
the
down the Rainbow Crash, they
oh
get themselves killed.
why's the
And now
Galleon?
Serenity's vulnerable.
Why was the Galleon? I'm not sure. Why was the Galleon leading point? He had so little health left. Let the
It's
Pyramidion go in
bloodlust, I
first.
think. Now Balloons is taking his sweet time to as Rainbow Crash goes over and around.
Serenity again, another one of those those
But they
pure
are
rams that weren't to be. But he does manage. She does manage to turn around quickly enough. And Rainbow Crash is vulnerable here. But no mortar
Rainbow
shots.
Crash
No mortar.
is vulnerable.
Um,
Balloons is not doing enough to support, I feel. Oh wait, here we go. Serenity's taking heavy damage. This could be it. One more shot, and they've done it. Overwatch have moved on to the finals against the Gents. Overwatch re-establishing themselves here. Overwatch, of course, the first winners of the Sunday Rumble. Could they be the first winners of the Box Social as well? We will be finding this out in our thrilling final